Harmon's second-half kickoff is taken in front of East's line by the well-positioned Lobergeiger, and with room in which to move, makes towards halfway before being grounded. Dummy half Webster sends front rower Ryan away wide of the ruck, but he's taken before being able to straighten up. With only two forwards handling the ball, East's clear the rucks as Connell sets up the backs. East are sharper than in the first half, but are stopped by Abdi's consistent defence. Employing long passes, the Tigers endeavour to outmanoeuvre the cover, but Brothers mark man for man, and East's handling is uncertain under sustained pressure. The Tigers supporters are hoping for a breakthrough, but Brothers scrummaging provides their backline with an equal share of the ball, and with Kenning coming up into play, they continually make ground. To have any prospect of getting back into the match, East must prevent the Irish from using their greater pace to advantage. The Tigers' forwards are in tight formation and make penetration more difficult than in the opening period. Making good use of the following wind, Kenning drives East's back, finding touch about 15 yards from their line. Brothers are extremely dangerous inside the opposition 25, and Johnny Gleeson gathers a poorly directed pass to maintain the attack. Spinning the ball along the backs, Gelling sends the roving Monty through close to the flank and is positioned for the reverse pass. Gelling dives to the line and goes over close to the corner. Others go to a commanding lead of 14-4. Relying heavily on Connell's ability to create openings, East's counter through their representative second rower. On to Lobergeiger, who clears the tight defence with an overhead pass to Dowling, then Denman. The winger's sparkling footwork takes him infield, but he's claimed by the cover before being able to continue the attack. Denman and Wackerley interchange passes, but the rugged tackling of the Brothers frustrates East's attempt to open up play. And there's always one of the Irish to take advantage of an opportunity. In danger of the game slipping away from them, East's tackle keenly, but Brothers are composed and prepared to keep the ball moving until a gap appears in the Tigers' line. Abdi steps wide to break clear. A desperate dive by Firth saves a dangerous situation. From a scrum penalty about 30 yards out, Harmon lands his second goal and Brothers increase their lead. It's 16-4. Abdi is late tackled when reverse passing to Cannon. Spearing through a narrow opening, the second rower is taken by Connell and Elliott as the linesman moves in to report the Abdi incident. The brilliant lock forward is in need of ambulance attention. East's prop, Danny Ryan, is called out and immediately ordered off after 14 minutes. Trailing 12 points and now a man short, East prospects appear hopeless in the face of the high standard being produced by the Brothers combination. The Irish swing back onto attack, but the promising movement breaks down and Monty's awkward pass goes to ground. Maguire covers the blemish, but the defence has ample time to move up. The Irish backs combine in a passing raid in which Kangaroo tourist Johnny Gleeson is prominent. Well-drilled forwards work the ball out to Dowling, who flashes down the flank as Maguire moves inside to follow the kick. Pine dashes back to recover, and beating Maguire is grounded by Smith. The Tigers are receiving solid moral support, and when hooker Webster wins possession, the inside backs attempt to construct an attack aimed at getting the ball out to speedy winger Denman. Denman crashes through Abdi and makes towards the 25 before being held. He's taken the Tigers into a strong position, and Cressini carries on the attack until being effectively stopped by Harmon. Backs and forwards combine in one of the Tigers' most enterprising raids, and Morris is brought down by Kenning only a foot short of the line. It's the fourth tackle and momentarily eases the pressure on the Irish. Many young enthusiasts suffer periods of anguish as they urge the Tigers on. They're relieved as possession is retained and the backs again feed Denman. In dire need of a score, Easts press the attack inside the 25 and Cressini draws in the defence before slipping the ball to Morris. But once more the Tigers fail to capitalise on a favourable position, and through Gelling, brothers snap away possession. Sighting a gap, Cannon dashes away up the middle and has Monty supporting him on the inside. A well-timed pass allows Monty to breach the defence, and he positions Maguire for a finishing effort. The winger outpaces Pine and Wackerley, and after a 60-yard sprint goes over for a spectacular try in the corner. Harmon improves brothers' fifth try as they virtually seal the match, taking a 17-point lead at 21-4. There are still 16 minutes left to play, but Easts appear incapable of countering the constructive style of their confident opponents. Lobergeiger moves up into the front line, and the stout-hearted Connell is persistent and willingly shoulders a great deal of responsibility. Webster feeds the backs, but they lack understanding and sacrifice possession. Brothers are penalised, giving Easts a chance to recover from their lapse as the forwards interchange passes deep in Irish territory. Faulty handling again gives Brothers possession, and Abdi clears the 25 before whipping a pass to Gleeson. On to Dowling, who steps past Lobergeiger. Backing up, Abdi rejoins the movement and sends Kenning up the centre. Kenning reverse passes to Abdi, who gathers and dashes for the corner. But it's no try, as an unintentional forward pass has been ruled and play is recalled. Gleeson provides Maguire with opportunities as brothers concentrate on keeping Easts penned in their own half. But having room in which to reach top pace, Lobergeiger makes ground. Unmarked, he plays the ball forward to send Morris away, but Lohman, doing a lot of work in close, claims him. Hooker Burke again dislocates his shoulder, as he'd done against Easts in the semi-final, and in obvious pain leaves the field with 7 minutes to go. The untiring Cannon is a constant threat as brothers control the match. Abdi sends to Smith, but he's forced to cross field as Denman tries to take him into touch. An intelligent infield pass keeps the ball in play, and Harmon sends to Kenning as the Irish backs move up in support. A poor pass, and Maguire is unable to hold the ball in a tackle, and Easts have one last chance to cross Brothers' line as Webster wins the scrum. But the Tigers are weary and well covered by the dominating defence. The match is over, and from all parts of the arena, spectators invade the field to acclaim Brothers, who retain the Premiership by 21-4, the largest winning margin they've registered in any of their 9 Premiership triumphs. And by winning in successive years, they equal the performance of the 42 and 43 teams who defeated Souths and Valleys respectively. Having led the points table throughout the season and scoring 5 tries whilst keeping their own line intact in the grand final, as they did against Norths last year, Brothers are indeed true champions of Brisbane's Rugby League. Skipper Eric Gelling proudly holds aloft the Kirk's Cup. Rated one of the most consistent players of the season, Gelling was a member of last year's team, which was led by Kangaroo prop forward Peter Gallagher, now retired from the game. And as he'd promised, that perky little leprechaun brought luck to the Irish, but even he would admit they had the ability to use it to the full.